Good morning. You really only need about 6 ounces of this, but you want to get you some bacon and chop you up about 6 ounces. We're going to make an upside down bacon pancake. Have y'all ever heard of that? This morning. And it's easier probably if you got a pancake mix and you could just use a couple of cups worth. I'm going to make a homemade one. You're just going to start out chopping you up some bacon. You really just need about 6 ounces if you just want to do a small round cake pan. I'm going to go ahead and chop this up just because I can always use the rest of it, somewhere on something else that needs bacon or bacon bits. So I'll get this all chopped up pretty good and I'll be back. I'm just going to turn it because we want to go, I want it pretty small. Some small pieces. That's going to be a preference thing. That'll be what you pick up off the, that'll be on the bottom of your upside down pancake. And I don't want gigantic chunks. Those are pretty small already. Now then I'm going to start mixing up my pancakes. And I'm going to mix up a whole thing. And then I'll tell y'all as we go. This may end up being a little more than what I originally watched or was looking at, the original recipe I was looking at, because I'm doing homemade instead of, if you were going to use a pancake mix, you could use 2 cups of pancake mix. Go by the directions on the box. It would be just enough for a small 9-inch plate. But I'm going to use a homemade pancake mix. I don't know how much that'll turn out. I'm going to make this extra bacon just in case I want to do like a 9 by 13. So we shall see. I'll let y'all know as we go. That way I'll know how to write up your recipe. But I'm going to use my mama's pancake recipe out of the Color Valley Cooks Volume 1 cookbook. It's on www.colorvalleycooks.com. We're going to start with 1/4 cup of salted melted butter. While that butter melts, I'm going to go ahead and throw this over here in this hot skillet. Let it fry up good. That's apple smoked bacon. You can use that. I imagine you could do sausage this way too. Got 2 cups of self-rising flour. We want 1 egg. And a couple of tablespoons of sugar. Some vanilla flavoring. A teaspoon or so. I might have done a little extra. Your 1/4 cup of melted butter. Then you want 2 cups of whole buttermilk, if you can find it. You can use sweet milk if you need to, but you'll probably need a little less sweet milk than you will buttermilk because it's thicker. And this will be our pancake part. The bacon's still over there steady frying. And it will be a little lumpy, but beat it up good anyway. It'll stay. I had to use half regular self-rising flour and 1 cup of it is unbleached self-rising flour, so it's going to have a creamier tint to it, like a ivory tint, that unbleached flours. Walmart had it for a while for some strange reason. Okay, I'm going to use this 3-inch deep skillet just in case this rises like crazy. And we're going to spray this real good or butter it up real good. I'm actually going to use Crisco. I'm not going to spray. I'm going to Crisco it because I don't want my stuff sticking Now I had some Pam over here. I may do that on the sides, but if I just use some Crisco, I ain't got to worry about all that. Especially the side. That's where that'll be rising and going up. The bottom will have 3 or 4 tablespoons of butter in, and I'm going to put 4 as it is. So that ain't a big issue. But you want it greased good going all the way up the side so your pancake don't stick. So here we are. Preheat your oven to 350. You're going to take 3 or 4 tablespoons of butter and put in the bottom of a 9-inch. You really want the 4, which is a 1/4 cup, if you're going to use a skillet like this. In fact, I think I'm going to put a couple of more. I might add 1 or 2. Now then take 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Sprinkle it across. That's plenty. And then take your bacon. You only wanted the 6 ounces or so of it, not that whole pack. So we'll just sprinkle. Put a little bit around. Of course, I'm all about just eating it, because stuff shrinks up anyway. And then we're going to just pour our pancake, and that's plenty bacon, over the top. Let me get my... Just like so. Yeah, you wouldn't need this whole pancake mix if you were going to use a 9-inch cake plate. But since we've got this 3-inch deep skillet, I feel like I can use it all. Go ahead and pour it to it. And that's it. You don't do nothing else. Put it in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes, and then we'll be checking it, and we'll be back. So let's see if this worked. I should have probably broiled it a little bit more, but we're going to flip it over, so I'm not that worried about that part. We are going to flip it out into a plate, we hope, and hopefully it'll pop right out of there if this plate's big enough. That's really hot. I need another thing. Y'all know me, I'm not patient enough to wait. It's flipped. Let's see what happens. I heard it release. And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Let's see if I can get something out to cut us a piece. Look at that, y'all. Gorgeous. And I believe you could have left it in a, just a regular skillet. It's not necessary to have the 3-inch skillet. I'll get another plate and we'll cut us a piece and get us some syrup out. And breakfast will be served. I'm cutting it hot. We're going in. Hopefully it cooks good. I said you can use the box. I should have got a bread knife, I guess. Because I'm making a mess out of this. Maybe I should let it cool, y'all. I mean, I took it straight out hot. So give it 5 minutes and let it sit up. I can tell you that would help a lot. It surely would. So it has a minute to cool. But I'm rushing the process so I can feed Tillman and put the video up. But I can tell once it cools. All that'll set up real nice. Real nice. Woo! That's hot. And there we have an upside down bacon pancake. You can see the inside. Yeah, I would let it cool 10 minutes. Then it'll cut a lot easier because right now it's super soft. I think this would be delicious with some sausage also. So here is our upside down bacon pancake. Hope y'all enjoyed that, and you'll make you one. Show you this part again. Have a great day.